Hey guys, it's Maddie Loves here, and today obviously I'm not as enthusiastic as I would like to be. It's because yesterday I had work and I didn't expect to be out late that one night. So you guys are gonna get me, who is very, very tired. And also I had cherry jello, so that's why my teeth are red, even though I should probably brush my teeth. But we're just gonna drink water. So in today's video, you may be asking, Maddie, what are we going to learn today? We are going to learn but what you should know before you blow dry someone's hair or do a color service as well. And if I had a live model here, I would actually show you. But since I don't, and since I have to save my mannequin for baby boards, which is like actual boards, but 10 times harder. I have that on June 7th. So I have to save one of my mannequins that I was going to show you today, but I don't. So we are going to use me as a model. I'm doing this on myself. I'm not doing color on myself, but that's a whole different thing. So let's say I came into the salon and I was like, yeah, I want to go to this mint green hair all the way back to, let's say, a brown. Even though that would never happen, because why would I get natural hair colors when I can have fashion colors? Guy Tang, you made me like this. It is true though. Guy Tang, if you're watching this, can you please be my mentor? Everyone send this to Guy Tang, because I want to work with him. I really do. Like, I seriously do. Like, I am like wanting to do it. If you guys seen my hair stuff on my Kazi page, if you're not following it, it's Maddie the Kazi. Please go follow it. I'm gonna put it down in the description below for my Kazi Instagram. So if you guys want to follow it, it's gotta be on there. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is also, yes, I got a tattoo. Doesn't it look good? Yes, right now you can't really see it, but when I turn my wrist like that, it's like an I love you sign, which is cute. Anyways, back on the topic. This is also not going to be fully edited because I filmed this last minute. Because tired. Any hoozles. So let's say I want to go back to brown, or if I want to go to blonde. Now, the blonde part will be a little bit easier because I have a way of doing it. Other stylists may hate me for it, but that's a whole different thing. My method is probably controversial. So let's say I want to go back to brown and I feel around my hair, and let's say my hair was severely damaged. My hair is not, it's just dry. I'm going to do moisture masks before I dye my hair again. Not the point. Let's say it was fried out. You could actually see like little pieces of hair, like fried, like what you think of fried hair. That's what, let's say I was like that. Okay, have a visual. Okay, if you need a visual, look it up on YouTube. Not on YouTube. Stay here. But look it up on like Google Images or something like that. Or if you already know what it looks like, then you already know what it looks like. People who dye their hair at home, I'm sorry, I'm coming for you. Okay, let's say I also dyed my hair at home. So not only do I use box dye, but I also have fried hair. Now, if it was me, I would turn the customer away and be like, no, but we could do a haircut and grow it out. That is what I would do. I was taught that if it is not box dye, but the box dye, you have to be very careful because you don't know how it will lift. And that is normal on a day-to-day basis when you are working with color, because there are people or are color clients who do their hair at home. Now, I don't mind if you do like root touch-ups and stuff like that, but if you are bleaching, you are using like fashion colors, I'm going to call out a few brands. Don't hate me, brands, but I'm going to call you out. Ion, I think it's like leopard something. What else uses fabric dye? Oh yeah, not only that, but like the semi-fashion colors also use fabric dye. That's the same with every other brand like Garnier. Anything like Splat, yeah, don't use that, okay? That will fuck up your hair. I'm sorry, I'm using bad language, but guess what? I don't care because I am so passionate about your guys' hair health that it's like, no, put it down, put down, okay? Glad we're on the same page. But let's say I did that and I came back and I'm like, well, I still want to do it, blah, blah, blah. I would be like, okay. So we're going to have to go through the color wheel. What is the opposite of green? Red. That is right. So guess what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to put red over this. We're not doing that. No. Okay. So we're going to put red over it. Okay. And then we are going to put the color over it. Now, I would normally put, I think, I don't know for sure, but I think it is a 4R or 6R. It's a 6R. I would have put a 6R gloss on. Now, we're going to tell you about the difference between gloss and a toner. There's none. Okay, I'm going to explain before y'all come for me in the comments. So, a gloss, it just makes your hair glossy. That's why we literally just put clear solution and processing solution together. And ta-da! You'd think we're lying, but we're not. But if you wanted a little tinge of color, we would use the Shades EQ or Redken or whatever brand other salon uses. I use Redken at my school, and I know my work also uses Redken, so it's like my bread and butter. So I know Redken in the back of my hand, kind of. I don't do natural colors very well, so this is like a lot for my brain to process, even though I do it a lot. Someone liked my photo, I think on my Cosy page. I got distracted. Anyways, I don't do natural colors very often, but we're going to use it as an example because it's a normal occurrence on the day-to-day basis that I normally get. I think I'm lying, but I'm not. I totally forgot to take a picture of this one client that I did. She came in with like a gold base, but like a 5 on her base. A 4 on her base. Roots mean base. Ends with like a 8 or a 9. And if you guys don't know what a 4 is, it's sort of kind of like a dark brown. A chocolate brown, kind of. More on the dark side, but we're not going to talk about that, okay? Okay. Glad we're on the same page here. So what I did basically was filter with red or copper. I mainly did copper only because her hair needed it. And it is a scary, scary thing when you are working with red hair and you have green hair. I'm going to let you guys know this now. It is very scary. Too scary for me, might I add. Anyways, we're just not going to talk about that. I'm tired too. Holy shit. Anyways, I need to go to bed. Yeah. So basically, if I came in, I would put like a 6C, like a copper, or a red. It really depends on stylist to stylist. Every stylist would do it differently. I'm just telling you how I do it. Not my way is not the only way that you can approach this. Okay, just gonna put this out there. And then I would wash me out, and then I would towel dry it, and then dry it fully. The only reason why I would dry it fully is because we want the color to stick. So I would do what is on here, whatever I or she wanted, and then I would use a gloss or a toner or whatever, or a filler or whatever. They could do the same thing. We use the same toner that you guys think that we use. Yeah, we use the same thing. Yeah. And no, you cannot get it off of Amazon. So don't even fucking try. I'm being very harsh. I'm sorry. But I just don't want to see a hair mess up fail video and then put the blame on me. I don't want that. Just telling you right now, you can't get this on any site unless you are a licensed cosmetologist. If you're a licensed cosmetologist, you're good. If you're not, shut up. You don't know what we're doing. Okay? And I know you think that we do. You do because you watch Guy Tang, but guess what? He's a stylist that has his own brand. He wants to sell things. I also want to work with him. I don't know if you know, but I do. Or you could do my hair, Guy. I change my hair pretty frequently, so good luck. You think I'm lying, but I'm not. I'm changing my hair soon. I'm gonna ask my teacher to do it. Because time-wise. I have 17 days till my final graduate. Technically 16 days now until my final graduation date. I'm upset only because I'm gonna miss the school, even though some of the things I won't miss, like the favoritism. I say what I said. I'm not gonna call any other teachers out, but and hello, teacher David. Hi, if you're watching this, hello. He knows it too. He knows it too. Don't even try. Don't even try to admit it. Admit it? Deny it. Deny it. Admit it. Anyways, I am now going to tell you how I would get this to blonde. I would use blank canvas. Since it is from Pulp Riot, it does it really well. Just be careful. It dries your hair out, like severely. Dry your hair out. So please, if you're gonna use it, be careful. Even if you are in cosmetology school, don't fry your hair off. Don't pull it, Jess. Whatever. She's one of the students there. Anyways, yes. Just don't pull anyone who will fry their hair off and have to get it cut. Because you will have to get a chem cut that we call it. Don't do it, okay? It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. But now we can get into the blowout and what you want to do. First things first, you have to make sure that it's all wet. If the ends are dry, I normally will put my spray bottle and spray the ends. Only because I want to make sure I have all the control when I am blowing someone out. That sounds wrong, but it's true. Make sure the hair is wet. You can make sure it's moist if you want. I hate that word, but I have to say it. Moist. Ugh. Hate that I have to say it, but I do. So, your hair is wet, right? Right. So, if you're doing it on yourself, I suggest use your hairbrush. Don't use a roller brush because it will be a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass for me, and I am a cosmetology student about to graduate. So that has any correlation. Causation causes correlation. Correlation causes causation. Right? I think I'm right. I'm tired. So I'm also loopy a little bit. And I also had to do my friend's hair under 45 minutes. So, stress my guest. Anyways. So your hair is wet. And if you're doing it on a friend, I suggest look at the length and look at the thickness. Now, why do I say thickness and why would I say that? Only because I do really thick sections, so I like a bigger brush. If it's a smaller like haircut, I will use a smaller brush, only because it's quicker. Time is money when you are a hairstylist. Just saying. No hate to y'all, but time is money. From what I've learned from doing that. From doing school. Time is money. Or time that you learn, like you can learn something. Anyways, that's a whole different thing. So, your hair is wet, and you decided the length, and let's say it's like my length. So, I would use a medium-sized brush. Now, what I mean by brush sizes, it really depends from brush stuff to brush stuff. That sounds wrong. But it depends on the brush style, other stuff like that. Like boar hair, stuff like that. I don't use boar hair. I just use the ones that my school gave me. So, and it will look like it will have that thickness, or that thickness. Now, you choose a medium-sized brush. So it's like that. Okay, you see it? I'm trying to do visuals without having to edit. Because I'm tired and I don't want to use all of my brain power to edit in one go. Love you guys. So, thickness, right? Don't take any bigger sections than that size. If I were to do a bigger roller brush, I would take a lot thicker sections. So for medium size things, I would use about that much. Now, before you actually blow out the hair, you need to get the base or the roots first. Now, I used to make this mistake all the time because I sucked at blowouts. But once I got that down, I could do the blowout much faster. So please, also, it saves your arms and your shoulders and your back. So please, if you are going to do it, please hit the roots first. The end will dry on its own pretty much so. Now, if you have damaged hair or color treated hair, it takes a lot much slower. So there's that. So you already hit the roots, let's just say, and you got a thicker brush because you were like, you know what? I'm running out of time. So you take a thicker section. So I normally take about like that big of a section, give or take, like about that section. So it'll be about like 5 different sections. So when you are wanting to do it, I don't have a clip, so I'm using a bobby pin. So when you want to do it, okay, that held. So when you're wanting to do it, I brush here, go with the cuticle. Now, some people don't know how to blow dry. So don't pull it up, and make sure you have a concentrator. A concentrator is this little thing that it's like that, and here, and it sticks onto your blow dryer. There you go. So make sure the concentrator is down, or this way. So you can go like that, and it will lay it down. It will lay down the cuticle. It will make it look smoother. So, and then I'm going to show you, I'm going to use this as a roller brush so that you guys can see it. So, pretend this is the roller brush. What you want to do, blow dryer. So what you want to do is you want to go like that. It's hard to do it on a water bottle. And then that, and then that. So you want to roll the brush while you're blow drying. So here's a tip for y'all who are struggling with that. I would have you guys practice going like this with your brushes. I have a brush. So this sort of kind of has like the roller brush thing. I will have you guys, so what I do, have 3 hands here. 3 fingers. And I would push with my thumb. And now I'll just do this. Just for a little bit. We also have to use a Marcel, so I'm sort of kind of used to going like this with my hands, going like this, doing weird things with my hands in order to get the final product of the hair. I'm also going to brush my hair out. Because why not join me in rambling and also talking about hair? You're welcome. You guys sign up for this. Also, products. Products are a huge thing. If you are not using product, your blowout looks like shit. I said what I said. Okay, so I use Redken or Aquage. My salon that I work at only uses Pureology and Redken. So I'm going to be trying to get used to Pureology here in a few months. Only because I don't use it, so I don't know how it works. It's product. Product is product, but that's all different. So, Redken. I'm going to talk about Redken because anybody else knows what Redken is. Aquage is a little bit more hairstylistly. David, I blame you for me liking Aquage so much. Thank you, David. David. Anyways. Or David. Or Dave-tastic. David Tyler. Ooh, that one's nice. You gonna tell Caitlin that? Okay. Anyways, we're going to go to Redken first. I like to use the thermal heat style, like protective style thing, only because it protects your hair from heat, protects heat from hair. That too. Different wording, but I definitely would recommend that. If you guys like really much a lot of volume, I like to use Guts. Even though it's a foam, and if you guys don't like foam and like having the weird feeling of foam in your hair, or like the weird after feel of foam in your hair, I would recommend this is Aquage Uplifting Foam. It's my favorite. Whenever I have to do like old ladies' hair, I always use Uplifting Foam. Period. Or I use it on my mom all the time. So, because ever since you start cosmetology school, your mom wants you to do their hair. Anyways, now let's get back all to it. So you're using it, you're hitting the base, and when you are doing volume, you want it to go. So you would hit it here on the roots, here on the roots. It doesn't have to be perfect. Here on the roots. And then I like to like massage it into the scalp only because I feel like it does the job and it kind of like warms it up, you know, a little warmth to the scalp. And then I brush it this way. I use my brush and my blow dryer, and I go like that, like for a quick minute. And I use like heat and a cool shot. And if you don't know what a cool shot is, it's your little blue button or the extra button on top of the hair blow dryer. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Blow dryer. So yeah. That is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's sort of gonna have a mix of two things at one time because that's what Maddie does. I can't focus on one topic whenever I'm doing a video, so I chose two topics. English. I can't. Even though it's my native language, I just can't. It's also because I'm tired and I wanted to film something for you guys, so here it is. And if you guys like it, hit subscribe and the little notification bell. It notifies you every single time I upload, and who doesn't want that? And also comment down below your favorite hair care products. I swear to God, if it's not Pantene, but also Pantene, but I swear to God, if it's Dove, we're gonna have issues. Don't do it. Like I said in my other video, don't do it. Put it down. 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 Unless if you're trying to get rid of your hair color. We will talk about that later. In a later video. That I'm probably gonna film today. So, double filming. I'll see y'all later. Bye.